Hey everybody, this is Jamila B with Melanin Nation Elevate. First off, I want to say I hope that everyone enjoyed their Christmas and I hope that your new year is even better. I hope that you have set some goals and set some new things that you want to reach, new goals, new people, whatever it is you're planning on doing. I hope that it actually works out for you this year. I hope that you stay focused on what you're trying to do. I just want to jump on here really quickly. I know I hadn't been on here, but I want to jump on here really quickly. I had to do some things and just kind of getting things in order at the house, a lot of cleaning and just mental things as well, just trying to get my mental in order, just staying focused on things and seeing what I actually want to do for the new year, change of a career, change of so many things. So I just want to jump on here really quickly. And I was just sitting and I was thinking about men and women. I know that there's so much going on with people saying it's men or it's women or um, women talking about what men are doing and vice versa. But I get on here and because I'm a woman, I pretty much talk to women. But again, there are men that listen and there are men that want to hear. I'm just getting on here and I just had to sit back and I've just been seeing things on the internet, just seeing things in general uh, in life and what's going on all around the world, the nation. And I just had to really just realize that it's both, it's men and women. Men and women are the problem. Um, it's really just sad because on both ends, the men they say what they don't like and they don't like this, they don't like that. But the things that they say they don't like, those are the same things that they're displaying, the same behavior that they say they don't like, that is the same thing that they are doing to others. And they're jumping into relationships at one after the next, one after the next. They are not healed either. So women and men are doing the exact same thing. They're talking about one another and saying who's this and who's that. Both of you are the problem. Men and women are the absolute problem. And neither one will go to their corner, their respective corners, and actually heal and see what is going on within yourself. You can keep going from relationship to relationship and you can blame everybody else. But if everywhere you go, it's an issue, every person you deal with, there's a problem, there's an issue, you are the problem. So no matter where you go, if you go over to another group of women or men, or if you go over to, to the other side, whatever it is you decide to do, if you have not healed and work on yourself and try to be a better human being, there will always be a problem. You are the problem. For instance, there's men that are getting married that say they didn't want to get married, but because the woman pressured them, they went ahead and did it, and they're cheating, they're unhappy, and they don't like it, they don't want to be there, they don't even actually like the woman. And this goes both ways for the woman too. She's sitting in a marriage or a relationship doing the same exact thing. But this is my problem with that. If anyone can pressure you into doing something that you don't want to do, what does that say about you as a person? What does that say about you as a man or a woman? You're a man and you said that someone forced you to get married. This goes back to men saying people forced them out of their homes or forced them to do this or do that. But you call yourself a man. This is what you guys say, that you're in control and you want to be providers and you want to, be the head basically. You can't be the head when you're following in behind and you're falling to the wayside because someone else told you. Stop jumping into relationships, marriages, because you don't want to be by yourself or work on yourself. You just go to the next person who you feel like will deal with your BS. And a lot of people are saying, "Oh, peace this and peace that." The men are saying they're peaceful. No, your peace is someone being quiet, and that is not healthy. In your relationships, you both should be able to communicate and talk to each other about any issue. Someone being quiet and not addressing issues or problems that you have brought onto the relationship, or even addressing something bad that you did. I feel like with men, they only operate with rewards and consequences. Like I always say, that is how you operate. So if no one is giving you any consequences, how are you getting better? And that's the same thing with women. You're jumping in relationship from man to man. You haven't healed. You haven't even decided that you're going to go and get therapy or you're going to do things that will better your life. You're just jumping into relationships, marriages, wanting things that you see others with, but you don't know what they're going through. Single women are trying to hurry up and get married while the married women are trying to hurry up and get out of the marriage. And even with men, I'm starting to see a trend. These men are getting married, and a lot of these men are old. They're getting older. They're not the lookers they used to be. They're out of shape. Their health is not that good. And now all of a sudden they want to get married. So, women, you need to be looking at that as well. You need to look at that as well, because now all of a sudden this player or this man who's had all of these women, now he wants to get married and settle down. And I understand people can change, but you need to make sure you know the true motive and understand what's going on in front of you before you just jump into a marriage or jump into any relationship and just constantly doing it time after time after time. It's just not a good look. So I say that both men and women are the problem, because neither one, once again, wants to take responsibility or accountability for their actions. Both of you are doing things that's not right. And it's not always about, oh, well, she said this. Sometimes if you're in a relationship before you even get to the marriage stage, that's if you even get there. But in a relationship, if someone is doing something that you just don't like, some things are small, some things are you can talk about and get past. People can get better, people can grow. But if someone is just nasty, mean, rude, disrespectful, disloyal to their core, that's who they are. That's how they roll. That's the type of person they are. I don't think you should be with them. Matter of fact, I know you shouldn't. You should not be in a relationship with someone who treats you that way. It's not going to get better. It's not going to just one more miraculously get better over time. That's them to their core. And people like that who are just nasty people, evil people to their core, those are people you just don't even want to deal with. So I'll say for men and women, both of you need to really work on the things that you need to work on in order to be better human beings. And I'm tired of women complaining about these same guys, but these seem like the same guys that you continue to go after. The ones that aren't good for you, it seems like you go after them, but the men that are good guys, that really do want to do something, you overlook them. You overlook them. You don't want to talk to them. You want the quote unquote bad guy or the guy who's in the street. And just like with men, you don't want the woman who's working and doing what she needs to do. You guys want those women in the clubs and always twerking and just pretty much on some whole shit. I mean, I'm just going to say it. And that's what it seems like men like. They attract to that type of stuff, but then they complain about it. Then they say, oh, well, I don't like women like that. But those are the same women. You're always in their face. You're always trying to get attention from them. You're getting money in order for you to gain more access to women that are like that. Let's just be honest. There are just some women, that's what they want. They want money and they're willing to do anything for it, just like there are men who get money so that they can get those type of women. They don't want anything serious. They don't want anything until it's over for them, until it's too late for them. Now they want to get married. Now they want to be serious. But I just want to jump on for a little bit and talk about it. I'm just tired of the podcast with women talking, men talking, but the people on the microphone have not put in any necessary work or done any necessary research in order to be better mates or just better people. Some people don't want to be in marriages, some people don't want to be in relationships, but you still need to be a good person. You still need to operate in a manner that is best for humans, for people around you, your family, your friends, co-workers, associates, people that you deal with on a daily basis, whether you're in a relationship with them or not. You definitely need to um you still need to be a good human. You still need to work on yourself. And some people, this is another problem, because they're not married or because they're not in a relationship, they don't feel they need to work on anything. But in that time when you're not with someone or in a relationship, that's the time where you need to be truly working on yourself. That way, if that time comes where you actually meet someone who is a good person, someone who you really feel like you could build something with, that is the time when you're by yourself, that you're getting yourself together and doing things to create more positive experiences for yourself and the people around you. That is the time. You don't try to get yourself together when you're in a marriage. You don't wait until you're in a relationship. Okay, now I'm gonna get myself together. No, the time that you're not in those relationships, that's the time that you need to be focused on being a better person, doing things that are best for yourself and for other people, making things better as you walk through life and being on this earth. That is what you should be doing. So, these are just some things I want everyone to think about going into the new year. 2026 is right around the corner. And some people have spent their whole year, 2025, in drama, no growth, no focus, going through the same thing day in and day out, jumping into this relationship, that relationship, and has changed nothing about themselves, their attitudes, anything. So, I'm hoping that someone hears this. I'm hoping that you guys are listening. Actually, focus on yourself. 2026 again is right around the corner. And I hope that you are actually doing things that will be make you a better person. Be better to others. Be better to yourself. You have to choose yourself over all things. Choose yourself. Once you choose yourself, and your cup is overflowing and you're able to be there for others, that's when you will see a difference in your relationships, friendships, whatever those ships are. You will see a huge difference in that when you do exactly what you need to do for yourself. Once you're good and you're doing things that's helpful, you start attracting that energy. But when you're always dark and always have negativity around you, you're going to attract just that. So, again, like I stated earlier, men and women are the problem, and both need to work on things. I'm just just always going to talk to women directly because I am a woman and I understand and know I know how women are. I know what they do. I know things that they say. I just know. So that's why I talk directly to women. But again, men are always welcome to hear this message as well because if that's who they deal with, which is women, they would want to know as well and be able to do the things they need to do in order to be better men, just like women need to do the things they need to do to be better women. So both are the problem. And I hope that both for 2026 moving forward, both men and women work on the things that they need to become better human beings and be better to people and be better to themselves. This is Jamila B with Melanin Nation Elevate. I hope you guys enjoy your New Year's and I hope that you guys get some things going that are positive and that will make you better to yourself and to others. I'm out.